deserve to cry, but I got a mustache, I gotta get it waxed, and it's really painful. I'm shook. Hey guys, this is Cash and welcome to my channel. Please excuse the mess in the back. I really was not planning on creating a video today, but then I realized I gotta. Here we are, 3 weeks later, a lovely 3 weeks later. Did you guys miss my face? Did you miss me? Did you really? Did you really? Did you really? On my Instagram story a while back, I said that I was gonna explain all the reason why I was out for 3 freaking weeks. And for some of you, this might not be an interesting story. For some of you, this story might just be like, what the hell? I don't really care. Like, why are you telling me this? But I wanted to break it down for you guys. So sit down, grab some tissues, because it might get emotional up in here. And let's get started. So I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety lately. It's affected my health. It has affected my hair, the texture of my hair. It has affected my gut for sure. Like, I gained a lot of weight, which then in turn gave me more anxiety. I was like, girl, you getting fat? Oh my God, I'm so anxious. Girl! I know a lot of YouTubers talk about it. I know a lot of celebrities talk about it. It's like knocking upstairs. And it is a real thing, people. Anxiety is real, mental illness is real, all of this is very, very real, and it is important for us to have a conversation about it. Now, the reason why I want to have a conversation with you guys is I feel like all the things on my social media are just a facade. If you go on my Instagram, I look happy, I look fierce, I look confident, whatever. The fierce part was just for me, you know. I tend to look like someone who is genuinely and generally happy, but that's not the case all the time. I do suffer from anxiety, and it sometimes is very crippling. It does affect my relationships. It does affect my friendships. It does affect a lot of things in my life. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it, and I wanted to clarify some stuff. I think it's really important to remind yourself every single day why you're here and why you are doing the things you are doing. The reason why this channel's mantra is remember your light is because I feel like every single person has a little bit of spark in them and light in them that keeps them going every day, even though they might feel really sad or really hurt or really bothered by something that went on in their life. They have a spark in them, and sometimes it's dim, but sometimes it's really bright. It's always really good to remind yourself, like, hey, I have a light inside of me. I have something that I can bring to the table, whether it's, you know, bringing something to the table at work, or bringing something to the table with your family, or bringing light to people who are less fortunate than you. It doesn't matter. Everyone has some sort of light in them that keeps them going every single day. And it's always good for you as a person to check yourself and be like, hey, am I remembering what keeps me going? Like, am I doing the things that I love? Am I really, really fulfilled? Am I making myself happy? Am I loving myself enough? We can get lost in the shuffle of the things that go on in our lives and completely forget that there is a relationship within ourselves that we need to take care of. And that's really important too. The past 3 weeks have taught me a lot. It taught me that I truly don't love myself. And I know that sounds really sad, and every time I've sat down to, you know, film this video, I've cried saying that. I don't love myself. And it's really hard to come to terms with that idea of not loving yourself, but I'm learning to love myself, if you know what I'm saying. I'm learning to love aspects of myself that I haven't loved before, and try to embrace myself a little bit more, because I'm the only person who can be me. And if I don't love me, then how the hell is the world gonna love me, you know? I have been running around doing things that don't necessarily make me happy, but I'm doing them because I feel like I need to do them, rather than being like, hey, like, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to go. Like, it's okay if I want to stay at home for once and be alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself self-affirmation sometimes. Sorry guys, my camera died. Great. That's what I've been dealing with for the past 3 weeks, is coming to terms with how to love myself a little more, how to make sure that I'm keeping up with myself, and making sure to check in on my noggin, and making sure to be good to myself. And I hope you guys take away something from this video and realize that how important it is to love yourself. And if you don't, and if you're in a position like me where you don't love yourself enough, then come along on this journey with me. This channel is meant to be a place of security and love. So if you guys are struggling, if any of you are struggling, please let me know. And if you want to leave a comment down below, leave a comment down below. But if you don't, and you feel very, very like nervous to talk about it, feel free to DM me. My Instagram is thisiscash_. DM me, tell me about your struggle. We can talk it out together. This is something I very much want to emphasize, that you are not alone. This is a very rough time in society. We're dealing with a lot with not only just like government shit and all that shit, but like social media wise. We're just dealing a lot with the world as humans, and I think it's really important that we rely on each other and try to make each other feel happy and more at home and accepted. With that all being said, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, DM me if you want to, this is cash_, and always remember your light. Love you all, and I'll see you next week. Notice how she did not say next Wednesday? That's because your girl does not know what day she's gonna post. Like, but her highlight is on point. Like, get it, Becca Cosmetics.